welcome back to my channel. Where have I been? Nowhere. What have I been doing? Nothing. If you are 26, turn 27 like me, and you're lost and confused and you just feel like blah, this sounds terrible, but you're not alone. So hopefully you find solace in that. But that is not an excuse to just wallow in self-pity. You gotta get back on the horse. You gotta find your passion, find what it is that you love, and just dive right in, because got one life to live. And there's a saying, I think I heard CoffeeBreakWithDani say it, something like, we're here for no, that's not it. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So it is very true. I'm at a point in my life or I've been at this point in my life for a while, and I don't know where I'm headed, but this is something that I started out of enjoyment. I am an avid YouTube watcher, and I started a channel a couple years ago, but you know, I was on and off, been through 4 jobs, just, you know, life's a crazy roller coaster ride, but you gotta keep kicking. You gotta, like I said, find your passion, dive right in, do things that make you happy, surround yourself with people that make you happy, that keep you happy, and that, you know, push you. So I'm just, you know, I want to get back into this. It was fun for me, and I need something to sort of help me, I don't know, get out of that space. You know, you can't just sit there and wallow in self-pity. You gotta do something. So we are gonna do something today. I'm gonna put makeup on my face because I want to. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I love this. You can see I'm down to here, and I've been using this for a long time. I have like 3 more on back out. This is the Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. That's a mouthful, and I've been mixing the two together. Love these for a nice, subtle glow, or bronze glow, or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. People love this stuff. So this I will use 2 pumps of. That was kind of whack. There we go. And then I use like half a pump of this because I have used a whole pump before and it got kind of cray. So we're gonna mix that on the back of my hand, if I can find somewhere to put all this stuff. There are 2 desks in this room and nowhere to put anything, so that tells you something. And that's another reason why I was kind of just gone. You know, I thought we were gonna move. We've done a lot of traveling, and it's just, I was always waiting and waiting and waiting, and now I'm just like, for what? I was always waiting for the opportune moment to film. I like natural lighting. I mean, this isn't natural, there's a light in the room, but other than that, I don't have like ring lights or anything like that, soft boxes. You know, I did order some, and so I was going to start filming again, and then one of them was defective and I had to get a replacement. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, or at the lens, I'm not used to this. Give me some time, people. You know, and so like, I'm one of those people, I make excuses for myself, and you can't do that. You know, otherwise nothing's ever going to happen for you. If you're always waiting for the right weather, the right time, the right, I don't know, the right lighting, the right background, you know, like behind me there's a mess, and I mean, that's life. You know, life is messy. Life is just, can't control everything, or you can't try to, because otherwise you'd never get anything done. So I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, people who are going to nitpick at that kind of stuff, that's not the kind of audience I want to attract anyway. So, I mean, you could put anyone beautiful in front of a beautiful background. They could be filming in front of, I don't know, La Plaza de España, which is one of my favorite places on earth. But if they're dry and, I don't know, they just don't vibe with you, you're not going to watch them regardless of what background they're in front of. So it doesn't really matter. And that's what I have to keep telling myself. people should stay because they like you, and you should be able to fill the space that you're in, no matter where it is, no matter what time of day it is, no matter what's around you. People should watch you for you. So so for those of you that, I don't know, want to do this, have never started or started and stopped like I did, I mean, just go for it. The right people will find you, and the ones that are meant to stay will. So that's it. You know, they're gonna support you regardless. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't care, and like, I mean, if you're trying to make a career, I do it now because it's fun. If a career comes out of it, that'd be awesome. I'm not opposed to that at all. But, you know, a lot of my favorite YouTubers have made a career out of this, and I think that's great for them. Kudos to them. I love Jessica Braun. This is her recommendation. If you haven't seen her second Amazon favorites video, this is from that video. And I really do like it. I love that it matches my shirt. So, obviously I did that on purpose. This is the, what is this? Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour in Call Me Maple. I don't know what that means, but this is my third time using it. I really like it. I think it's blendable. You know, it's creamy enough so that it's blendable, but it's not so creamy that it just disappears. And I really, really like this. I'm basically recreating the look that I did 2 days ago. Johnny and I went to the opera. We saw Rigoletto, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. We got to be super fancy. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but I already discussed, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of practice, I mean. So yeah, that's kind of just what we've been up to, doing a little bit of traveling. I think our last trip, we went to Puerto Rico. That was fun. Speaking of which, I sent him just randomly photos of us. And I was filming yesterday, and I had to make more space on my phone. So I spent a few hours deleting stuff, going through and whatnot. You know, I'm sure you've been there. And then I found out that I mistakenly deleted the entire internal folder for like photos and videos. So all my crap is gone, and I've asked friends and things like that to help me, and nobody seems to have an answer. I've Googled it, I've YouTubed it. And pretty much all of the results will tell me to download a like recovery app or something like that. But when they run scans, they're scanning for those internal folders. I deleted the internal folder. So there's nothing, you know, like I basically deleted the recycle bin altogether, if that makes sense. So if you have an Android, I have the Samsung S8. I don't know if that makes a difference, but if you could help me, I'd really appreciate that, because I'm really trying not to cry about that. I lost everything, and like everything. Like the only photos, the 5 photos in my phone now are the ones that I took like yesterday. So, and I'm filming on my phone right now, which is another thing. I just, you know, I have a nice camera that Johnny got me, and it's great, but it was always getting full, and then I'd have to transfer, and I, you know, like if you have to keep filming and stopping and going and stopping and going, it kind of like ruins your vibe, and so you're just like, oh, whatever, like forget this. So now I'm just filming on my phone, and to be honest, I can't tell I mean, maybe my eyes are just really crappy, but I can't tell the difference when it comes to like, I don't know, 4K, 1080p, whatever those things mean. I mean, I don't need to feel like you are physically right in front of me. It's fine, you know, I can see, and that's good enough. So I'm just filming on my phone because it's quick, it's easy, it's less maintenance. I don't have to get out the tripod. The thing doesn't shut off every 12 minutes, because that's another thing. It's not meant for filming. It has the capability, but really it's meant for photography. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I lost all my photos, my videos, you know, our trips, and I do have a lot of it posted on my Instagram if you guys want to check that out, at Christina the Peanut. It's the same handle as YouTube. But you know, Johnny, for example, doesn't like to be in this realm, so to speak. And so I keep him off of it. I'll mention him, but I don't show him. He doesn't like that. And I respect that. But I still have photos of us, like for my own purposes, that I wanted to print out and frame, and now they're gone. They're just gone. So, and that always, isn't that always the case? You know, you know you're running out of space. You know that you need to make space. You know that you're going to run into some trouble and you won't be able to take photos and or videos down the road. You got a big trip coming up. You need to do a clean out, and you just keep putting it off, and then all of a sudden everything's gone. So, like I said, if you guys can help me, I'd really, really appreciate it. Share this video with someone else who might be able to help me. I don't know, if you don't know yourself. I haven't cried about it yet, and I'm trying really hard not to. And Johnny's right. This is the Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. I've really been loving this. I've really been loving all of the products I put on my face so far. But Johnny's right. You know, the memories are what matter. You know, we were there. We were there together. We had an amazing time. Now I'm about to cry. But it's still nice to, you know, I really did. We have so many frames that are just empty. And I really wanted to print some of them out and put them, you know, add them to our little wall in the living room. But oh my God, like I'm so upset. I'm so stupid. And I should have went with my gut. I never listened to my gut. You know, I didn't know if I was sure I should delete that. But the reason I did was because it said, you know, usually you'll see the name of the folder, and then you'll see like how much space is being used. And it said 0. So I was like, that's weird. It says photos and videos, but for some reason it says they're empty. So I'm just going to delete them. And then I went to my gallery and they were all gone. So I was like, you know, I'm so upset. Anyway, can't change the past. I mean, hopefully one of my friends gets back to me with a solution. He's a little more techie than I am. So, you know, keep my fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed too. But yeah, this is a Flower Beauty sponge, and I really like this. I think this is probably my favorite sponge. I used to love, I mean, I still do, the Real Techniques sponge, but this is bigger. It's softer, bouncier. I really, really like this sponge. This is probably my favorite that I've tried thus far. It's starting to smell like a wet towel, so I should probably swap it out. But yeah. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't put powder on my face. I haven't been putting powder on my face. So that's that. This is pretty much like an all cream liquids kind of look. And I've really been loving it. And there goes my eyelash color. So that's fun. This is the Armus Living Luminizer. And you can see it's just like a, I don't know, it just looks wet on the skin. I don't know how to describe it. There's no shimmer, no glitter or anything like that in it. And I really like that because even in cream products, I find that they can still show texture. And not that I have a lot on my face. I have some texture here. I'm not really trying to hide anything, as you can see. But obviously it's skin. There's still texture to it. So I just put that on the high points of my cheeks. Boom, 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 boom. If you're curious, my nails, I already spoke about my headband. My nails, it is KL Polish Magic City. Love this. It's a really like bright, vibrant sort of watermelon red. I really, really like it. First time using it, 2 coats, it was perfect. 1 coat's really, really good, but I could still see a little bit through my nails. Like if you're really looking that closely, which no one else should be, but I really like it. And I really love this highlight. So there's that. It just gives like a nice glossy look to the skin. I've really wanted to try the NYX face gloss. I know Jessica Braun or Jam Beauty 89. Again, I love her. She's like my favorite YouTuber right now. Anytime I see a video of hers upload, I'm like, immediately watch. Like even if I'm already watching someone else's, I'm just like, sorry, pause. And then I go to Jessica's new video. But she's awesome. She used to rave about that, and I can't find it anywhere. So I guess, I don't know. I think it's been discontinued. I'm not sure. I never really got to try it. But I would assume that this is similar to that. I would liken this to that product. So boom, 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 boom. There we go. You can see it there. I don't really, oh, you can see it there too. Okay, boom. So there we go. Then I spray on this MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in Lavender. I got this during the It's a 21 days of beauty sale. I got this one on the coconut one, and when I first sprayed this, I was like, damn, you can't even smell it, which is probably a good thing. But you can if you spray a lot, and I don't know, I appreciate that. I think that, you know, fragrance and skincare isn't necessary. Once in a while, it's, you know, it's a nice treat. It makes the experience a lot more enjoyable. And so, you know, I decided to try it. But as much as I love lavender, I know it can be a very strong scent and it can be irritating to the skin. It's not to mine. But, you know, it can be to other people. So it's sort of nice that it is light and it gets stronger with the more that you use, as opposed to it being strong right at the onset. Christina, shut up and stop talking. Or, yeah, that's the same thing. And just for your face. And then I go over it with the, it's so worn out. This is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray and Dewy Finish. Almost done with this. I really, really like it. Not so much the scent. The lavender smells so good. It doesn't linger though. Once it dries, I wouldn't be able to smell it. But this is like, kind of like trying to smell good, but more so like chemicals than anything else. So the sprayer is nice as well. Not the MAC Fix Plus. It's a little like splotchy, but and if you thought I sprayed a lot, it's because I did, because I totally missed my face the first like 5 times. So there's that. I go with my mascara and my brush. Okay, so what do I do next? Well, I have to like let this dry. Oh, here, this is my little card. This is from Body Boss. I started doing Body Boss. I saw an advertisement for it on Instagram back in like November, December, during all like the Christmas holiday sales and stuff like that, and I decided to pick it up. So I mean, even that I've been kind of on and off, because I'm one of those weirdos that's like, if I'm gonna start something new, I have to start it on a Monday. And then I didn't, and I was just like, you know what, it's Tuesday, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm just, you know, it's really hard when you're I don't know, you know, you're not doing something that you love. It's really hard to motivate yourself. Thankfully I have an amazing support system, my friends, my family. So, you know, but I mean, again, that's not an excuse. You should do things for yourself, because you should do things for yourself. You know, not apart from trying to please other people. You know, you have to worry about yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you can do. That's the only thing that you can control. People come and go. Change is inevitable. I feel like this is a really deep, dark reintroduction to my channel. Sorry guys. I'm going through a lot right now. Okay, I lost all my photos and videos. My nephew, I was watching videos of him as a baby. It's so funny to see my sister like we were taking videos of him in her lap, and you can see my sister like holding him and like looking down at him, and she's just got this smile when he was like still a newborn. And then now she like he'll trip and start crying, and she's just like, she rolls her eyes and she's just like it is hilarious. So yeah, you know, because he's at that stage where he's like so dramatic, and you know, he fakes a lot. Now he knows, you know, certain things. He's picking up on what he can get away with and blah blah blah. So that's funny. Anyway, face base done. Now we're gonna go with eyebrows. This is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit. Honestly, Benefit's never been one of those brands that really excites me, but their brow products, they, you know, when a brand really like finds their thing, this is it for them. I mean, obviously right now they could do anything tomorrow and it might be a hit. I don't know, but I'm just saying these are awesome. I'm pretty sure you guys know about it. But yeah, I really like this. I never feel like I pull away from the mirror and I'm like, whoa, like what did I do? However, I will say that the brow pencil is a brow pencil. It's a standard brow pencil to me. I don't know. Not too hard, not too creamy, but at the end of the day, it's a standard brow pencil, and I'm pretty sure you could find comparable ones in the drugstore that are more affordable. So would I go and purchase this specific one full price? No, I don't think it's that unique. However, the brow gel, which I'll get to in a sec, is amazing. It is the only brow gel that I've tried. I've tried the City Color Be Bold brow gel, which is right here, and you can see it's kind of gross, but I've tried this. I've tried the Anastasia brow gel. I've tried, there's another one that I have open, I think. I don't know, but it's the only, this one, their 24-hour brow setter, is the only one that actually holds my brow hairs in place. Everything else that I've ever tried doesn't last. And at the end of the day, you can see my eyebrow hairs, because they're long, but I like to keep them long. I don't like to trim them, because as I'm brushing through them and they stretch, because they're longer, they stretch over more surface area. It makes my brows look fuller than they are, especially at the tail, because this tail's always been thinner than this one, and so when I pluck it, it stands out even more. This brow gel, you know, it keeps everything in place, and so I don't feel like I have little spider legs walking across the tops of my eyes. So I don't know, it just freaks me out. Same thing with lower lash. With mascara on the lower lash line, I don't really do that. I don't like the way that it looks. I think it's too like spidery, and I don't know, it looks really creepy to me. On me, I don't like the way that it looks. So there's that. Now we're gonna go in with the brow gel, and this, like I said, is amazing. This I actually would pay full price for when it goes out, because it's the only one that works. I love the brow or the brush at the end as well. At the end, where else would it be? Because it's I think it deposits just enough product, but it also is very spiky, and so there are a lot of teeth in the brush or in the comb, and they help to really separate my hairs to brush through, and everything is in sync. They're all friends, they're all going to the same party. I don't know why I'm personifying my brow hairs, but yeah, there's that. What else do I do? I'm gonna set my eyes. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. It's actually my favorite eyeshadow primer, but it's an eyeshadow primer, and you can find comparable ones at the drugstore. So would I repurchase this? Probably not, unless it was like half off or something like that. But I probably should throw that away, because I've had it since I was in college, since my sophomore year of college. And yeah, it's probably not the best thing to use, but I haven't experienced any adverse effects thus far. So knock on wood. I don't even know if that's real wood. Probably not. So I'm gonna put that on. We're already at 23 minutes. I don't even know what I'm gonna have to cut out. Hopefully nothing. I don't know. I kind of like long not ranty, chatty videos, just because I don't know, they're real, and they're raw, and they're real time, and it's not you like, oh, I don't like the way I said this specific thing, let me cut that out and let me redo it and put it in. And I don't know, I don't mind it, you know. If I can tell that someone did that, I'm not gonna be like, oh, unsubscribe, I'm not gonna watch this person anymore because they're too rehearsed. I'm just saying, for me, I appreciate when people are just like, you know, they roll with the punches. That was a problem that I ran into a lot, because I was always like, oh, I don't like the way that I said this, I sound stupid. I was too worried about a lot of things, you know. And I was, you know, like I said, I was talking about lighting, I was talking about you know, the background and all that kind of stuff, but I was also worried about the way that I sound, because I'm not an unintelligent person. Am I the smartest person in the world? Obviously not. But I'm also not perfect, and I'm goofy, and I'm gonna say stupid things, and you know, but there are people that will just get you, and that'll be okay. And you know, I can't keep stopping and, you know, rehearsing and filming and thinking too much about what I'm gonna say, and then stopping and then filming again and stopping and filming, because that's just not me. That's not how I am in real life. You know, once you say something, you can't really necessarily take it back. So I I like to think of this as just a conversation, as most of us do amongst friends, and so that's me. I was just too worried, you know, overthinking everything. People are gonna think I'm stupid, or, you know, blah blah blah, but I know I'm not, and that's all that matters. I know that Nisa Pisa, is it Nisa Pisa or Nisi Pisa? I'm not sure, but I will link her channel down below. She is hilarious. She's beautiful. She's so funny. I just recently discovered her because of Jen Love's reviews. She was in a video, or Jen featured her in her video called like five like YouTubers that you should subscribe to if you're not already, and they're like smaller channels, and she was one of them, Nisa Pisa. And I checked her out, and she's awesome. She's so funny. She's so goofy. She's just fun. And this isn't to throw like shade at her or anything like that, but her background is just her in her house, and sometimes there's a mess in the back, and that's, to me, I appreciate that. And that sounds bizarre, but that's life. Like, if I showed you this room, you'd be like, wow, look like a freaking tornado. Like, I'm barely sitting on the edge of this seat because there are clothes on them. There's a box of trash next to me that's been here for like literally over a year because of empties that I wanted to film and never did, which will be my next video because I need to throw this stuff out. It's ridiculous. Bless Johnny's soul, because anytime he like throws something out, I'm like, why'd you throw it out? I have to add it to my empties. And he's like, Christine, you've been saying you're gonna film this video for like over a year. So I'm surprised he hasn't taken this out and thrown it himself, because I know it annoys him. But he gets it. You know, and I love that about him. He like has faith, and he's like, okay, one of these days he's gonna film it. So yeah, I'm gonna film that next. But back to what I was saying, you know, like that's her. And you know, she has a small channel, so I'm sure she's not making a living off of this. She probably has a regular job like the rest of us. And you know, like, if it works out for her that this turns into something bigger, kudos to her. I'd love for that to happen to her, or for her. But I didn't unsubscribe because I wasn't like, oh, that is so unprofessional. Like, you couldn't even clean up behind you before you film a video. Like, who cares? I love her for her. She is such a fun time to watch. I don't even think that's like proper grammar, but you know what I'm saying. She just, check her out. She's awesome, hilarious. I always have a good time watching her. So that's that. I'm just gonna go over this with this Bogashi smudge brush that I got in an Ipsy bag many moons ago. I used to be subscribed to Ipsy and BoxyCharm, but your girl got broke, so some things had to get cut. So just smudging that. I think I went a little too overboard. Ow! I think one of these hairs got like splayed and stabbed my eye. Ow. So just going over that. I never know when people are doing these get ready with me videos. This is the first one I'm doing. Are they looking in a mirror on their desk, or are they looking at the viewfinder, or like, I don't know. So again, I'm sorry. You are watching me fail miserably at multitasking. So there's that. By the way, before all of this, I already had a hydrating beauty mist from my Clarins on, and then I had their like moisturizing cream over that. I did use the Clear Out, which I freaking lost the cap. It fell in the sink and then went down the drain, and I'm not gonna try to retrieve that. So, but I do have a couple of breakouts. I'm not really breakout prone, but I do touch my face a lot, and you know, as you can imagine, throughout the day, the dirt that I pick up and whatnot would probably attribute to, or would that you could probably attribute that to the incessant face touching. So there's that. I mean, it's not perfect, but who cares? I'm going to work, and I work in a dark place, so not figuratively, literally, it's a restaurant. So who cares? That's another thing. Like, I'm not a makeup artist. I just like playing with makeup. I mean, I have other hobbies, which is also what I was, confused about, because I was just like, oh, I don't know. In the beginning, actually, all of my videos, they've been like beauty related. And I mean, as much as I love that, and as much as big of a part as it is in my life, makeup, skincare, hair care, and stuff, it's stuff that I do on a regular basis. It's stuff that I enjoy doing. I don't do it because I feel like I have to. It's just fun. There are other things that I do for fun. I recently got back into painting and drawing, and I'm trying to learn new techniques, sort of like self-taught, just through YouTube videos, and I can, link some of them down below as well. But that's also stuff that I want to incorporate in my channel. I'm not, and if that works for you, if you're a YouTuber and, you like just keeping your channel about art or about makeup or about travel or whatever the case may be, you do whatever works for you. But, and I will watch people regardless. Like, I don't have a kid. So when Jessica Braun is posting videos with her baby, sometimes I watch them, sometimes I don't. I don't have that inclination to watch it because it's not relatable to me, and that's just sort of how I work. But sometimes I do watch them because she's so cute, and like I love watching Jessica and Tyler together. It's just adorable. Am I in the mood for it all the time? No, but that doesn't mean that, I'm gonna unsubscribe to her because she posts a few videos that she never used to when I first subscribed to her. Her life is gonna change, much like anyone else's. So, yeah. I still watch her. I still love her. She's still my fave. And it's funny because I was actually thinking, what if, let's say you're a YouTuber and you're small, and then a bigger YouTuber finds you. Like, for example, Jen loves reviews. And let's say she finds me, or, I don't know. She finds me, but she doesn't like me. Like, she just, for whatever reason, she doesn't vibe with me. Like, that would make me so sad, because it's like, damn, like, I love watching your videos, but you don't love watching mine. Right? Like, I just thought of that like a couple days ago, and I was just like, dang, that would really, really suck. But I mean, to each their own. So I wouldn't stop watching her, or anyone else for that matter, just because they didn't like my videos, or they didn't feel the same way about me as I do about them. Everyone's different. You can't please everybody. That is very important. You can't please everybody. You just have to go, if you're going to do something like this, put yourself out there, you just have to go in knowing that. And have a very strong sense of self. Know who you are. Know what makes you comfortable. At the end of the day, it's your life, and it's all that you have. And then it's gone. So you might as well make the most of it while you're here. You can't be sitting on your hands waiting for things to happen. You have to make them happen. If you really want something, you gotta go for it. Gotta fight for it. Gotta make it happen. I feel like some kind of life coach. I've been watching a lot of videos like that too. Life coaching, psychologists talking about like narcissism. I don't know. I just like to like educate myself on like random things. I'll link any of the channels that I'm, that are about these topics that I watch frequently. I'll like link them down below in case you guys are interested. I don't know. Like right now I'm reading a book called When, by Daniel Pink, and it's about the secret of perfect timing, the scientific secret of perfect timing, something like that. And it's really, really good. Like, caught me right at the get-go. Great examples. I'm really enjoying it. Not done yet, but next. Oh, I actually put some of, sorry, I didn't even say what this was. The Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize and Mona Lisa. This is basically the look that I did, I mentioned when we went to the opera. So that's what it is. It's sort of like a deeper brown, not really bronze because it doesn't really have all that much gold in it, but it's more, it has like a purple hue to it. I really like this. Oh, I used a flat brush to run this under my eyes, and where is it? Here. This is the Alamar Cosmetics. Sorry. Yeah. Alamar Cosmetics, I don't know, flat eyeliner brush. I don't know what it's called, but I mean, she's only got 6, so you'll be able to find it with no problem. But I think this is from the, is it called Los Ojitos? Los Ojitos Volume 1 or something like that? Brush Trio, something like that. But I have both of her palettes and both of her brush sets, and I really enjoy all of them. So the only things that she's come out with that I haven't tried yet are the Colorete blush trios and the lip glosses. So yeah, I didn't tightline, I didn't put anything in my waterline, so I'm not going to, well, I didn't then during the night of the opera, and I'm not going to now because I've never found an eyeliner that stays in place. So I didn't want to have like black gunk in the corner of my eyes. And you know, you're dressing up and stuff like that. You don't have to, but you're dressing up. And you know, sometimes like an older man came up to me. Johnny was in the bathroom and I was waiting for him. He came up to me and he complimented my dress. And I don't want to be like, oh, thank you. And then I have lipstick all over my teeth. So I just, or I have like gunk in my eye. So I just went under the lash line with this eyeshadow, and then for lips I just put on the Tarte lip slip, I think it's lip sip, vegan lip oil in Fresh Press, and that was it. Because I didn't, like I said, want anything high maintenance. I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to worry about anything. And I feel like lips and eyes, you can, you know, foundation as well, you know, basically your whole face. But yeah, I like my skin to look like skin, even if it's imperfect, because it looks real. And I don't know, oh, here it is. So yeah, this is the lip oil that I used. And yeah. So that's it. No lip liner, no lipstick, just this. Because we also ate at the Grand Tier restaurant, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I didn't have to always reapply, and, you know, I know that can get annoying. So, yeah, but that's it. That's what I did. I did go over my lashes. I'll do that again. I do curl before and after, and I know some people are like, oh, that's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. You'll pull out your hairs, but it's hair. It'll grow back. Happens to me all the time. But I like doing this because my eyelashes, they just don't want to cooperate. So, ow. But yeah, this is what I do. Probably should have waited until they dried a little bit more, but here we are. Ow. So yeah, that is the finished look, I think. I don't know, for some reason I feel like I missed a step, but whatever. Anyway, so that's it. If you're curious, this shirt, it's got like a little tie at the bottom, is from Forever 21. This is from Amazon. I'll link it below. I'll list all the makeup below. Nails are from Kale Polish. I love Kathleen Lights. I love the way she talks like Miranda sings. I love Miranda sings. So anyway, anything that's of significance I will list and or link below. Thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Share it. Comment down below what you'd like to see more of. And if you know of a way for me to retrieve my photos and videos, please, 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 please help me, because I don't want to cry. I'm trying not to cry. Everything's gone. Anyway, thank you so much. I have to get ready for work and bond with my doggy before I leave. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Have a great day, weekend, night, whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.